All right, guys, welcome to K Lover Media. If you are watching us on YouTube, this is Lovers TV Africa. Pay particular attention to this video, and if everyone is very close to Prophet Angel, I suggest they show this video to him to watch. Prophet Dr. Owusu-Bempah is trying to send a strong signal, and it all has to do with the 2024 general election. If we are not careful and elect the opposite side of the will of God, we may put ourselves in a serious danger. All right, so without wasting much time, let's take our time to watch this video. But please don't forget to subscribe.
David ahomre asum David nankasaba Absalom fidie hwe ma me kan se minjiro men di obi anyame ne wa pam ho agro David. Now don't try.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Do not mess around with a man who has a covenant with God.
Na David tis asem no say it may affect me.
Now, when David got to know of the counsel of Ahithophel, he said, "This thing is very dangerous. It can affect me," and he took a step. And
to cut a long story short,
the counsel of Ahithophel became foolishness. Now, if I were to go deeper, you would have understood that there was a friend of David.
Ahithophel, the counsel, and David, plan.
There was a friend of David that went to Absalom.
David
and he counted the counsel of Ahithophel. David was weak. He had weakness.
And yet continuously, sometimes.
So long as you are human.
Christ.
So long as you are human, there will be times in your life that you are weak. Not that you are deliberately doing something wrong, but it's part of being human. But as I'm about to end my message, the spirit of lies descended. All the prophets prophesied lies.
And it
was just
because not only palace won't be at that time.
It was just one of them that the spirit of lies
at that time.
Because at that time he was
lucky, so only at that time.
He was lucky he was not in the palace at that time. Now sometimes you think you are delayed. You are the one God has given victory to. Now you think prosperity has delayed in your life. You may have died if prosperity came early on in time.
On the call late.
Now Micaiah went late.
Jehoshaphat
because it was at the instance of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat said, "King, are these all the prophets?" He said, "No."
Oh, Micaiah no come
He said there is
controversial.
There is a prophet called Micaiah. Even that Micaiah doesn't prophesy good about me. He is a controversial prophet. He is always preaching against my government. He is always criticizing my government.
But
at first he was my friend. But because of something little that happened, it's as if he is. Jehoshaphat insisted and said, "I still want to see this prophet."
Still, now, Abba.
So now they brought Micaiah to the palace. By the time he arrived, the spirit of lies had already possessed the prophet.
At times, with lateness, a victory.
Sometimes your lateness marks your victory.
O marriage na aka chire no ebeye de ache ne o nya ne de entam.
Sometimes, though your marriage has delayed, your marriage will be a better one.
We die na aka chire no. Emo beye du ache ne o di kan nya ne de.
Your prosperity which has delayed will be heavier than those that prospered early on.
E chire wo sa.
The anointing of the glory of the latter days will be greater than the former.
The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Na Micaiah,
now Micaiah declared the revelation God gave him.
And yes, sitting president in the day.
Now the sitting president was not happy. He said, arrest him.
And as a Micaiah, so for Pong, or Koshi Micaiah soon. Sadentina Yen and I shall come no can different. Now, who say, Ghana says, Sofubi Casamahunu NDC, no Bisu Casamahunu MPP, NDC, MPP, Amanenhau.
Now Zedekiah came forth and slapped Micaiah in the face that how did the Spirit of the Lord move from me and came to you to reveal anything to you? Now, so in Ghana, during political seasons like this, if you see one man of God say, oh, it's NDC, another says, no, it's MPP, and NDC, and MPP, don't be worried. There is a precedent.
Now, when him say, Ahab say, Okwaba, Okoye, Unyamima Yekuno, Ewo Ekunu, Wansa Mefi.
Now, Ahab said, when I return with victory, I will kill Micaiah. So he went for the battle, but God caused him to be slain in the battle. He didn't come back alive. He died. And so, beloved, when you hear people say that the prophets are not unanimous in their prophecy about who is going to win or who the Lord has chosen, their prophecies are at variance. In all these matters, it is only God that has the final say. Be careful about the one you are going to choose if God has not chosen that man. And may God cause you to know who He, the Lord, has chosen, so that you would affirm the choice of God with the imprint of your thumb on the ballot paper. Because if you are not careful, the person you choose can forbid you from going before the Lord, even to render worship to your God. So please, let's be vigilant. And let us know that it is only God who has the final say. Now, prophets,
so many years,
whose prophecies are time tested, tried and tested over time. Let us not despise their prophetic messages.
Majority.
Because we are the ones on the side of majority.
This nation.
We are the ones that must rule this nation.
Me president or tina kunyanumua now or directions. I'll be prepare or from men of God.
Now I am looking forward to see a president who would inquire from men of God to know the direction of the Lord concerning a matter.
Now yet me any nyamia nanti omai sanka yetimine eraden nante any yanke mpani 40 mini eraden nante no kuremu anka yentina sika so makom ne ye yet sika so come de.
Now if indeed the leaders and the people of this nation were faithful to God, there is no way that we will be sitting over wealth, but the people sitting over wealth are hungry.
Say, Yanti sika so bi yeti abo so abo stones so ana.
Now, is it the case that we are no longer sitting over wealth and now we are sitting over stones?
When ye so for no mu ade e no kra na meka.
Now, it is not the case that the man of God is disrespectful.
But
the man of God is speaking facts. So you said that
ladies and gentlemen,
you know what? That's my nature. That's my character. That's how God has made me to be. I will speak about things which are good